Sister Wives. Janelle Brown's shocking confession about her love life explained. Will she ever date again? Sister Wives star Janelle Brown left her polygamist husband in 2022, and she recently made a shocking confession about her love life. The last few years have been difficult for 55-year-old Janelle. She left Cody Brown after 29 years and 6 children together. By the time he married her, he'd already been married to Mary Brown, and he'd go on to take 2 additional wives, Cristin Brown and Robin Brown. When the unscripted series premiered in 2010, the Browns were one happy family. But Sister Wives Season 19 found the family hopelessly and irrevocably divided. Cody had 4 wives and 18 children, but by the time Sister Wives Season 19 premiered, 3 of his wives had left him, and he was barely speaking to many of his children. For her part, Janelle was ready for a fresh start. After a family tragedy nearly broke her, Janelle had to start her life again. While Cristin were married and Mary started dating, Janelle was slower to restart her love life after leaving Cody. She recently commented on her romantic life, which could explain why she's still single. When Sister Wives premiered in 2010, the Browns lived in a giant house in Utah, where each wife ran her wing with her biological children. Cody would live in a different wing of the house with a different wife and family. Each wife would only be with her husband every few days, while Cristin and Mary often felt like they didn't get enough of Cody's attention. Janelle liked that he was away often. Though the setup didn't work for all the women, Janelle liked that she didn't have her husband's undivided attention. During a recent Sister Wives Season 19 episode, the 55-year-old Sister Wives cast member and mother of 6 talked about how difficult it was to deal with Cody's food allergies when he was around, so she liked that she didn't have to worry about him every night. Things started to change when Cody married his 4th wife, Robin Brown, and moved his family out of Utah. For the rest of their time as a family, they never lived under the same roof again. Over time, their separate homes got farther and farther apart. This series was supposed to be about a happy, functional, polygamous family. Instead, it chronicled the family's dissolution. During Sister Wives Season 1, Cody courted and married Robin, who had 3 children from another marriage. She and Cody would have another 2 children, bringing the total number of Brown children to 18. With Cody's time divided among many children, his older kids often felt neglected and resentful. He especially struggled with 25-year-old Garrison Brown, his son with Janelle. According to E! News, Janelle told police Garrison had sent a cryptic text before he died that read, "I want to hate you for sharing the good times, but I can't. I miss these days." It's possible he was referring to the good old days when his family was still together. When a concerned Janelle couldn't reach Garrison, she sent her other son, Gabriel Brown, to check on him. Gabriel was the one who found his brother's body. Janelle is still mourning her son, which could influence her love life. During a recent interview on the Sibling Revelry podcast, Janelle made a shocking comment about her love life. According to the Sister Wives Season 19 star, she has no intention of ever getting married or even of ever dating again. "I am done," she said, adding, "I love my single life." This is especially surprising after Cristin and Mary made finding love again a priority in their lives. In January, Janelle told People she didn't consider herself divorced since she and Cody were never legally married. Their union was entirely spiritual. "Because we never were legally married, I can't really say I'm divorced," the Sister Wives Season 19 star explained. Instead, Janelle told People, "My partner and I split up." Janelle's feelings are a stark contrast to Cristin and Mary, who consider themselves divorced. Cody was legally married to Mary for many years and divorced her in 2014 so he could marry Robin and adopt her children. Though the idea of Janelle spending the rest of her life alone sounds depressing, the Sister Wives Season 19 star isn't committed to the idea. During the same podcast, she did say if something were to present itself, she'd be open to at least considering it. With her divorce and her son's tragic death still so fresh, it's understandable if Janelle needs more time before she's ready to date again. They say that love finds people when they're not looking, so maybe that's how it'll work out for Janelle. Janelle Brown sat down for a candid interview, her expression thoughtful yet firm. After years of living within the complicated dynamics of plural marriage, she was finally free, single, and standing on her own. Fans had long speculated about her love life after her separation from Cody Brown, and now for the first time, she was ready to talk. "I think for a long time, I convinced myself that I was happy with the way things were," Janelle admitted. "But looking back, I was surviving, not thriving. And now it's about me for the first time in a long time. For years, Janelle had been known as the pragmatic wife in the Brown family. While Cristin was vocal about her feelings and Mary struggled with her emotional connection to Cody, Janelle had always been the steady, level-headed one. She focused on her children, her independence, and her own financial stability. But behind the scenes, her marriage with Cody had been crumbling long before their official split. So, what was next? Would Janelle ever consider dating again? I don't know, she admitted with a slight chuckle. I have my moments where I think, maybe it'd be nice to have companionship. And then I have moments where I feel like I'm just loving the freedom. Freedom had been a theme for Janelle ever since her separation from Cody. Unlike Cristin, who quickly found love again with David Woolley, Janelle had taken a different approach. She wasn't rushing into anything. She was savoring her autonomy, learning to make decisions purely for herself. But that didn't mean she wasn't open to the idea of romance. I'm not ruling it out, she said. I think the biggest thing for me is that I have to really understand what I want. I don't think I ever fully knew in my relationship with Cody. I compromised so much to make things work in a situation that was never really built for my happiness. Cody's favoritism toward Robin had played a significant role in her realization. For years, Janelle had convinced herself that she was okay with the way things were. She and Cody had a partnership more than a romantic connection. But when she saw how much effort he put into his relationship with Robin while neglecting the rest of his wives, something clicked. It's not that I was jealous, Janelle clarified. It was more that I finally saw the difference. I realized that I deserved more than just being someone's second, third, or fourth priority. And once I accepted that, I couldn't go back. The million-dollar question, would she ever consider another plural marriage? She didn't hesitate. Absolutely not. I have no interest in going back to that life. I think I convinced myself it was right for me, but in the end, it wasn't. If I ever find love again, it will be with someone who is fully invested in me, just like I am in them. Janelle's focus now was on her family, her personal growth, and her business ventures. She had found joy in working on her health and fitness, spending time with her kids and grandkids, and embracing new opportunities that came her way. Still, fans couldn't help but wonder, had there been any potential suitors? Janelle smiled at the question, her cheeks slightly flushing. I've had a few people reach out, she admitted, but I'm not jumping into anything. Right now, I'm dating myself. I'm rediscovering who I am outside of being a wife and a mother. It's an exciting time. She did acknowledge that if the right person came along, someone kind, patient, and supportive, she wouldn't be opposed to seeing where it went. But gone were the days of settling for less than she deserved. I spent so many years worrying about Cody's needs, Cody's emotions, Cody's approval, she said, shaking her head. I won't do that again. If I date, it will be because it makes me happy, not because I feel like I have to. As for Cody's reaction, Janelle wasn't concerned. That's not my problem anymore, she said with a laugh. I think he still believes I'll come back one day, that I'll change my mind. But that ship has sailed. With Cristin married and thriving, Mary stepping into her own independence, and Janelle fully embracing her newfound singlehood, the sister wives universe was shifting in ways no one could have predicted. And while Cody and Robin were left trying to pick up the pieces, Janelle was out there creating a brand new, fulfilling life on her own terms. So, will Janelle Brown ever date again? Maybe, maybe not. But one thing's for sure, she's never going to settle for anything less than she deserves again.